What's up everybody, peace to you guys, welcome back to the Town Hall 15, and what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be talking about my thought process on when I'm doing Blizzard Lalo, Queen Charge Lalo, or any type of Lalo really, even Zap Lalo. I'm going to be planning and showing you just how I plan these attacks. So it's a little different. I am using Blizzard Lala currently right now. It is a little different to what you want to be normally seeing, because I see a lot of players are get stuck on what they should do with a Blizzard Lala, what value you want to see, and what is like a very strong attack strategy. Blizzard Lala is pretty strong. You could say you get a 94, 100%, 84, and 94. So it is pretty strong, but I just want to show you guys my thought process on why I do this on this type of base. I'm going to show the 94%. To start, I believe this was a time fail. So this is the base, and I had fits with this base. I did not know what to blizzard. My first thing, when I always want to blizzard, I always want to look where the town hall's place. So there's the town hall is down at the bottom. So the first things I want to be either blizzarding when I'm always looking at any base, either the town hall, Inferno with the monolith, the eagle with monolith, eagle is single, eagle is scatter. So that's all the things I'm looking. So every time I bring an army, if it's a ground army, a smash army like the Electro Titans, I always have a plan on what I'm gonna warden as well. But for this one, I always have a plan. There are three things. I want to either get the town hall, monolith, eagle. So those are like the three I always look for. So for this one, I decided that I'm going to go straight on with the town hall. And this is my setup with my army. I normally have 3 hounds, but I was changing it up using 2 hounds because I was doing different things with using like the ground warder's ability to have like a very long flight. Because I could have done it with this too. I actually could have, what I could have done, I could have used balloons at the top, blimp, and ground warden. Use the warden's ability over the blimp with the balloons to take out like all of this, like the eagle, like all of this, as much of this I could get as possible, and I could have flown my blimp right here. Not worry about the town hall at all. I wouldn't be wearing a town hall at all. Just fly the blimp into one of these compartments to actually get the monolith, clan castle, single, queen, just get all that value, and then I could have ran my heroes at the town hall, and then Lalo through. Use my RC here, and Lalo from here through the base. So that was my plan. That could have been my second plan, but I decided to use the blizzard or the town hall before I start, because I'm looking at the base just knowing what I'm going to do to actually start out. So now we're going to start it out here, and I drop the balloon over here, and I blizzard the town hall because I just have a feeling it's going to be trapped out, so it works pretty well. And one thing about my blizzard, I always have sneaky goblins, because if there's no really big traps in the middle of the base, my super wizards don't get close to town hall. My sneaky goblins take with the town hall, so that saves a little bit of health on my my wizards. Sorry, and I save a little bit of health with them and the sneaky goblins take town hall. So you can see sneaky goblins have like no health. Sneaky goblins literally took out the town hall. You can see all the small bombs. So I'm then now envisaging to take out surrounding defenses. I wanted to get I got the thing as well, and I wanted the monolith. That was what I wanted. I wanted to get the monolith because I know for sure I was going to get a lot of value, but I didn't get the monolith so close to getting monolith. If I got the monolith, it would have made it so much easier, but it went well. So I dropped the king and queen over here. I wanted to go into the multi, and I wanted to even go into this other multi and take out this. So I literally was going to use the hero dive to take out 2 multis and a monolith for the single. It seems like a lot of value. I was pretty late on my hero ability, so my king ended up losing a lot of health. That was my fault. I thought he could have gotten through the headhunters, but it was my fault. So I dropped 2 balloons over there. The ice column to turn back around. That was a little bit of a mistake play on me. I dropped the wall breaker, and the wall breaker is going to go all the way into that single multi-target, and the queen is alive. I dropped the RC to cut the queen off, but the yacht ended up opening that compartment, so that sucked a little bit. I was probably a little quick on. Should have been a little quicker on that. But the RC is working with the queen, and the queen's gonna bounce out. It's sad. So I ended up popping the RC's ability. So the RC ended up getting through there. Queen is still alive. RC is gonna die here soon, so she's gonna get through the She is gonna get through the multi because the I have the Phoenix on her, which is always good. Queen is still holding through, and then I'm gonna start the Lalo from the top because you can see there's a very good pathing down. I have two homes up there, balloons. Have the ground warden, have some headhunters, but drop them the headhunters. The tornado is now active as well, spinning them around. The queen took out a couple of my balloons. I was looking at the headhunter, so I wasn't looking at the thing. I popped the ground warden's ability, and you can see all of those red air bombs would destroy my balloons because I had a feeling it was trapped out. I just didn't expect it to be that trapped out. So hopefully I didn't lose any balloons from the ground warden's ability. But we are fizzling out because we have no more balloons. Probably if we got the monolith down, we don't have to worry about pathing there. We could path right across, and I think it would have been a little bit better for me. But other than that, I will take this. We got a 94, I believe. We had 94 time fail as well. It was definitely a very good try on run at that base. But that's just the small things that I think about when I'm hitting those type of bases. And now I think I can show you guys the triple that we ended up getting everything going right. That's the best thing. So for this base, I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't know what to do. In a way, with my Lalo, that was the only thing I didn't know what to do. How to Lalo the base, I knew how to Blizzard it, but I didn't know what I wanted to Lalo. So I went basically for the safe thing, is go directly for the Town Hall. There is an invisibility spell there, yes, but it wasn't going to last too long because I was going to drop it. I wasn't going to drop the Blizzard right atop here. I was going to drop it here so you can take out these surrounding buildings, and then this will drop off because the Sneak Goblins were in the Town Hall. In my clan castle, sorry. So we're able to take out all of that and take out this. So now we're gonna I dropped the blizzard over here. I could have gone for end side, but I didn't want to go on the poison tower side. So that's why I went for that's why I went from this side instead of the queen side. So I dropped the hound, and you can see I dropped the hound. I'm not gonna drop the hound because I have one hound to Lalo with, but I ended up going with the hound and a couple balloons on surrounding, and I went pretty safe flight, and I dropped my blimp and Infizi at the same time. Sneak Goblins are on the Town Hall, and you can see it literally popping. You can see it popping, and then the Town Hall literally has like no health. Town Hall has like no health, and we take out the rest of the Town Hall, and we take out the tower as well. We didn't get this multi right here, which I wanted to get. Sorry, we didn't get it as well, but we got the other surrounding multi, because this was the multi that I wanted. The poison tower then throws, which isn't too bad. There's a ground, all these are ground bows. No, there's one only bow that is not ground. A wall break over here. I wanted to actually get a wall break directly over here to take some of these defenses, but it's fine. I dropped the King of Ice Column. I dropped the RC a little too early. She had to end up popping her ability a little too early, so that was my mistake. A ton of archers came with the CC. I was looking for a hound, and like no hound came out. It was just more archers. So then I have to pop the RC's ability, which sucks because I had to use her ability too early. The king side is gonna break through exactly where I wanted him to be. I wish he broke through more up top here, so the would have gone into the monolith a little easier. So I dropped the freeze for the queen, and the queen is gonna have to power ability, but the phoenix survives the RC a little bit, and you can see there's more archers. More archers just came out to the ODCC as well. So I froze the multi. It should have better freeze because I didn't miss the air defense as well. Poison Tower is gonna throw here, and I dropped the ground runner's ability with the headhunters. I probably should have popped the ability a little later, but with the Poison Tower, I ended up having to pop his ability a little earlier than I wanted to. I dropped the next freeze on the eagle just to save the queen's health instead of the wizard tower and the scatter. But I just wanted to get the eagle out of the way. Balloons are still alive. We still have a couple more cleanup. This one got closer than you think. The warden ended up hitting the air defense, which is perfect. Baby dragon is still alive. The queen will go down here, but you can see how close it's got. Watch how close it's got. The phoenix is definitely going to save this raid. So baby dragon is over on that right hand side, taking out that factory as well. I drop a couple sneaky goblins because that's all I have left. And the ground ward and the king, probably one of the best air defenses in the game, is gonna just slow up everything. Just gonna slow up everything on this base. And the seeking air might hit the phoenix, and another seeking air might hit the phoenix, and then the minions save it. Two seeking air mines just wrecked our phoenix. but it worked out for us. But so just showing you like all the little plans that I have in my head when I'm doing a Lalo or Blizzard Lalo in general. But those triples went really well. So I can show you one more. So I think it is this one. I'll show you this the latest one I just did. So this base I see a lot, so I tend to have a feeling of what I want a blizzard. There is two poison towers, so that is the scary part. There is two poison towers. But what I do is I blizzard the town hall. I pull the poison tower, like I'm going to show you here now. I believe I dropped like three or so balloons to pull this poison tower, because I know the range of the poison tower is going to be by the, because it's very close, it's going to have to be by the wizard tower. So I dropped two balloons just to pull the poison tower, and a couple traps. I pulled two secret air mines and the poison tower. I wanted to drop, and then I wanted to start the blizzard over here because I know for sure that I'm able to get the town hall out. So I dropped some balloons over here. I dropped four, then I dropped the blimp to fly the blimp over on this side. I probably should drop it a little bit lower because I wanted to get a lot of those poison tower, a lot of those bows. So then we're gonna start our blizzard. Giant bomb kills our stinky goblins, and we're just gonna blizzard out this entire compartment right here. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to get more of the bows, but I didn't get all of them. So that was a little sad. We dropped the king. I need to work a little bit better on splitting my heroes because I could have probably just left the king here and probably dropped the queen with the ice column up here. So I think that was what I should have done, but I ended up dropping both of my heroes over here to actually get this funnel established. The king probably would have been best over here by himself. So that's like splitting my heroes is it seems a little tough for me to split them because I tend to sometimes believe put both of them together and it seems like I think I get more value, but I think splitting my heroes would have been better. And then I dropped my RC over here to get the multi. RC will get one of the sweepers. She got both sweepers, which is perfect. And then I Lalo from the bottom. But besides, I have to worry about multi, so I probably should have dropped my heroes over my queen over here. The ice gone to tank for the RC, and then draw the RC in here, and I probably would have done a little bit better because I would have just have to freeze have to freeze that multi and freeze scatter instead of having to freeze down here. But other than that, this one's pretty tight too. We did lose a lot of balloons though. I think if we probably had like a little bit more time, we probably would have tripled it because the warden beside balloons up. Queen was tanking, so we probably could have even tripled the space. But yeah, it's going pretty well. Just my thought process on my attacks. I think that is the hard thing, especially knowing how to Lalo. Knowing what to Lalo, knowing what to Blizzard is pretty tough. So this was the second one that I got, and I knew what I wanted to Blizzard in the get-go because I know I wanted to get it into this compartment. It was a pretty tough flight. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was a pretty tough flight. It was risky. So we dropped the balloons, dropped the blizzard into here to take out the town hall. We got the poison tower out. We didn't get the other scatter though, which is sad. I didn't think we were gonna get it in the first place. But it's pretty tough. So for here, I didn't know what to do with my heroes. My thought was to bring heroes to the top, but it didn't seem like I would have gotten a lot of value with my warbreak. So I dropped the warbreak over here so the king can get this multi. Drop the queen over here, and then I allowed it from the top. Probably should have been a little bit better with that plan. Probably should have just dropped both heroes here. But I wanted to draw the queen over here because I wanted to get better with splitting heroes. So draw the queen over here, draw the king over here on its own with the ice column so the would freeze. Then drop the queen on herself. I drop a couple balloons to take out this bow because I needed that bow out as well. Drop the king's ability. Ice column came out the CC. Ground bow is on my queen. I ended up trying to get the queen as I wanted to get the queen at top here to get that multi, but the queen ended up going down. So maybe I should use my sneak goblins to funnel her in there. So I had to pop her my queen's ability so she can get through that. She isn't gonna go for a super. Drop my RC at the top. I still have a freeze. I probably should have used the freeze no on the RC. That would have been my better idea. So I should have froze all no. So all I should have froze, especially the monolith and the poison tower, so save the RC's health a little bit more as well. And then we got the Phoenix. The Phoenix ended up dying. We had Electro Titan in the Town Hall in the CC, so I ended up trying to pull her away. I dropped some headhunters as well, and I'm gonna pop the ground warden's ability now. And then we're gonna get through a little bit of stuff. We didn't really have any more spells at this back end. That was another bad freeze. My last end freeze was pretty bad as well. But just like a little trick in my book, I want to say, trying to get through a lot of the bases, just like my plan. Hopefully my plans help you guys out a little bit, just to help you in with Lalo or any Lalo you're doing. It's really it gets pretty tough, especially not knowing which path you want to take on the base. But hopefully that this video helped you guys. But thanks you guys for watching. See you guys next time.